Hello my YouTube friends, you're with Sue and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to make my favourite beef stew. I'll be cooking this in my instant pot, but it doesn't need to be cooked in an instant pot. You can just cook this straight on your stove top. So to make this stew you will need some carrots. I've just got two smaller ones here, some parsnip, some capsicum, an onion, a beef cube, some mushrooms, a kilo of beef steak, that's a teaspoon of thyme, a teaspoon of rosemary, a teaspoon of garlic, crushed garlic, some Marmite and some cooking oil. Okay, let's get started. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this piece of meat and I'm cutting this thick fat edge off, and this gristly line through here, I'm cutting it off through here and through here, disposing of this part, and this here is just going to become animal food. Now I'm dicing this up into just bite-sized pieces, and then we'll just put that into the pan with a bit of oil and brown the steak. Now if you're using an instant pot like I am, just switch it on to saute to brown all this meat. While your meat is browning, peel and slice your mushrooms, your onions, your carrots, your parsnips, and chop your capsicums. Once your meat is browned, add your chopped onions and garlic to the pot. Stir it up and just let those soften. While the onions and garlic is softening, just grab your stock cube and drop it into a bit of warm water, and also a rounded teaspoon of Marmite or Vegemite, whichever you prefer, and just mix those up as this all adds the flavour. Now pour that into your pot, bobbing out, along with your vegetables, parsnip, capsicum, carrots, mushrooms, and the herbs, rosemary, thyme, and some salt and pepper. And also just top this off with some water. So just put enough water in so that it just covers it all. Once you've done that, put the lid on. Turn your steam vent off so that it pressurizes, which means this button here will come up. To make the dumplings to go with your stew, you will need 1.5 cups of flour, 50 grams of butter, a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, a beef stock or a beef stock cube, or about a teaspoon of Marmite, and this is a mix of 50% water, 50% milk, so about half a cup. You might need a little bit more. Now crumble your beef stock into the flour, add your salt, come off, your baking powder, your butter, and I use one of these, I don't know what you call them, And just mix all that together to form, it's just rubbing your butter into the dry mix. Once you've rubbed all those ingredients together, it should sort of resemble breadcrumbs. Now we're going to get our diluted milk and water, and we're going to gradually add that to form a dough. So here's my dough, it's nice and soft. Now we're going to take bits off and roll them into balls. So I've rolled mine into balls. It made 10 balls about sort of golf ball, ping pong ball size. Once you've placed them in your pot, just put the lid on and boil them for 20 minutes. Or not boil them, but simmer them on a low heat. Once cooked, remove the dumplings from the pot. And now thicken it with a bit of flour and water. And here is the finished meal. I hope you enjoy it.